That is a great question. How do you fix animate possession? And the subsequent comment underneath this was like in kindergarten language. Simply put, you need to make the unconscious conscious. So whatever is sitting in the shadow, your repressions, suppressions, things that you deny, things you avoid, your insecurities, behaviors that you're not happy with, these sorts of things are in the shadow. You need to illuminate them into the light of consciousness. There's many ways of doing shadow work, but shadow work specifically around the anima is around emotions. So as a bloke, our soul is feminine in nature. So to be able to become more aware of our feminine traits, more aware of our emotions, our intuitions, and the emotional irregularities that we have inside of us. The things that we really, like I said with shadow, the things we suppress, deny, and avoid. You need to take that and make it conscious. Asking questions around things like, what is my relationship to my emotions? Do I feel my emotions or do I intellectualize my emotions? Or am I completely void and disconnected from them altogether? Carl Jung has an amazing quote, and it says, until you make the unconscious conscious, you will call it chance and it will rule your life. There's no such thing as coincidences. There's no such things as chance when it comes to the knowledge of the unconscious, the shadow, the anima, and all the other complexes that are sitting inside of your personality, inside of your psychology. Now, obviously, I'm just a complementary therapist. I'm just a hypnotherapist. I have ideas and concepts around these things, and what I've learnt through Jung's work, through things like the Ion series, the collective works, through the Red Book and stuff like that, that's just my own hypothesis, that's just my own speculation. What I do with people through therapy, through my own therapeutic model, is I help them with hypnosis. I help them by showing them what is going on underneath the surface, by putting you into a trance of sorts to be able to allow you to step down into the unconscious voluntarily. If you do it involuntary, that's where things like PTSD can come from. If you do it with a therapist or a coach or a mentor or someone that knows what they're doing, you're going to be guided voluntarily through your unconscious and be able to unpack it and to look at it, understand it, and then recondition it into your nervous system. Everything comes down to 3 steps when it comes to unconscious work. It's first is awareness. If you don't know what's there, how are you meant to make changes? Number 2, it comes down to understanding. You need to know why it is the way that it is, how it serves you, and then you need to be able to do number 3, which is to recondition it back into your nervous system to make sure that it goes from being something that is maladaptive to something that is effective and for you by you. It's deliberately created for you by you. And that's how you do it. I'm sorry it's an ambiguous answer, but you really need to be working with someone who knows how to do it. You can do it by yourself. I've done it by myself. But I've also gone and spent over $60,000 in personal and professional development with courses and workshops and mentors and guides and all the rest of the things. Like psychology and spirituality and these sorts of things, that's my jam. So if you want to go invest in that, fantastic. I take my hat off to anyone who does it because it can be absolutely challenging to say the least. If this goes for anyone, if you want to reach out to someone who knows how to help people navigate through the unconscious to be able to do unconscious change work, I'm your man. I love doing this sort of stuff. In fact, I've become very adept at navigating through darkness. So if you want to reach out, please do so. Don't feel the need, don't feel like there's any strings attached or anything like that. Even if you just want to have a chat, I'm more than welcome for anyone to access the DMs to be able to jump in and go, hey Dave, I have got this question. Can you please help me? Much love, take care, and follow me to rise higher.